I'm Lanikia, and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the Bold and the Beautiful edition. All right, guys. Today is Thursday, June the 8th, 2023. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to be honest with you. This didn't make it past like a 4 for me. I want to say a 3, but I'm being generous and I'm going to say a 4 because what are we talking about? We're talking about the same thing. You know, they had about 2 days worth of excitement when Brooke and Taylor's friendship ended, and then they went right back to this. So Carter, Thomas, and Ridge are all in the Eric's office, Steffi Ridge's office. I don't know whose office it is. It's everybody's office. It's a community office. They're all in there talking about their Rome trip and how proud they are of him, and it's his chance to showcase. The buyers are excited. We're gonna get ready to really show hope for the future in Rome, and they're excited about it. Okay, granted, I get it. Why the heck Taylor coming up in here? I said, Taylor, get a job here, work out of the, tell them let you rent a space so that you could be there, because baby, what? And so she comes in and she says, "My your dad and I are both proud." And then Thomas starts talking about how hold on, guys, I don't have my mute button on here, and I've been drinking a soda water. Excuse me. So they come on here, and so she comes in and they say how their dad is proud, but her and Ridge are giving each other looks. And Thomas said, he didn't know if he would be able to design. What time frame are y'all talking about? You were barely gone from Hope for the Future. Like, knock it off. And so then they were like, but you did it. You did what you needed to do. And you got it right back to where it was. And it's even better. So then Carter ends up leaving. Thomas says, what y'all looking at each other like that for? They said, you and Hope are working close together. He said, she don't have to worry about me. I don't want Hope like that. We're co-parents and we're co-workers, and that's it. They said, we're not worried about you. We're worried about Hope because Steffi thinks that Hope has feelings for you and all that. And I said, why are y'all telling him this? But okay, whatever. That's your child. You could tell him that if you want to or whatever. And so they're asking him, does Hope display any feelings towards you? Now he thinking back about Hope, kind of acting like. See, Thomas doesn't know. He doesn't know if his mind doing it or if she's doing it. But he feels like, I think I've been good, so I think it's Hope. But he didn't tell him nothing. He didn't tell him anything about how Hope's been acting towards him, like looking into his eyes and all that. He just said, listen, Hope and I are both professionals, and this Rome trip is going to be professional or whatever. And they were like, excuse me, they were like, okay then, sir. And so then he gets up and he leaves. And that leaves Ridge and Tom Taylor to talk, and they're both he said, you wanted to talk to me about Brooke, and she said, yeah, but we have more pressing issues. If Hope is actually has feelings for Thomas and this trip to Rome. Yeah, I don't know what they were saying after that, y'all. It was a boring episode, and I was actually getting ready for the gym while I was watching the episode. That's how boring it is. I was like, y'all not gonna waste my time to sit here and watch this. So I was multitasking while I was watching this. So let's move on, child. So then we see who else? We see Liam and Hope. Baby, if they don't knock it off with these same conversations over and over again, y'all know I curse like a sailor. I'm having to stop myself because that's how much frustration I feel watching this episode. Like, are we really going back to the same dialogue, the same lines over and over again? And listen, Bold and the Beautiful, I know you have people who watch people's reviews, probably not mine, but you watch other people's reviews and you see the comments and stuff, like they have a team just for that. I know you've heard the fans say, stop with the same dialogue, stop with the same scenes. We see Liam and Hope have this discussion for the fifth time. I don't know how many times it is. I'm exaggerating. But we've seen them have this discussion, and probably it's more than 5 times in the last month. The last 2 months, they've had this discussion over and over again. I am so tired of him telling her he doesn't trust Thomas. Okay, you don't trust him. We get it. And she telling him, well, but I want you to trust me. Thomas has changed. Liam, the girl wants Thomas to be there. Am I sounding like Jada and Chloe on Days of Our Lives talking on loud? I'm just so frustrated. I'm so frustrated with this soap. I could not believe I was listening to this conversation again. And I said, what are we talking? He's Liam, let it go. Let it go. Because it looks like she's choosing Thomas over you. She's going to choose her line over you. She does not care that you're uncomfortable. She's saying she got this. He's not doing anything to her. And the truth be told, at this point, Thomas hasn't done anything to Hope. He's been the perfect gentleman. He's been focused on work and work alone, and that is it. You need to be checking your switch face Gemini acting white. That's who you need to be checking. And so he's just frustrated at this point. Liam, I'm frustrated for you being frustrated every single time. You knew this wrong with Chip was coming. You don't do this on the day of. Hope, that was a cute little outfit you had on. I like that. I would wear something like that. That was cute. But anyway, she gets so frustrated with him. She says, I gotta go to the office. She ain't even kiss him goodbye. She just left. I said, ow. And so then he at the house, right, trying to work and work from home a little bit before he goes into the office. And I never did that. I said, baby, what hours do you pay me for? I don't care if I am on salary. That's all you getting out of me. You're not gonna give me salary to try to get me to work all these extra hours and not pay me. No, no, no. I was a horrible person at work. They couldn't stand me because I was like, no, y'all not finna use me. If you want me to work all these extra hours, you're gonna have to pay me. I'm not doing it. I need some bonuses on my check, and you're not gonna dangle a carrot in front of me. A promotion, a promotion. Okay, we did this for like a year. Clearly, you're not gonna give a promotion. Let's keep it pushing, child. I'm not doing it, baby. I was horrible. Oh, child, that's why I can't work for people. Anyways, moving back to this soap. So they're talking about he's thinking about all the stuff. This is Liam that Hope has been saying, and he realizes it's Hope. Well, that's what Steffi tried to tell you, sir. It's Hope. It's Hope you need to be worried about, not Thomas. And then, excuse me, I was thinking about how Thomas told Liam, even if Hope was said she wanted to be with me or was attracted to her, I would turn her down. I said, now see, that's when you should have punched Thomas in his face, because who you telling her husband? That's what I'm talking about. Anyways, y'all, let's move on. I'm just dragging this on. So then we see that Hope goes to the office with Thomas, and he's in the design room sketching himself away. I don't even know who office this is. I see Hope in there more often at the desk, but I don't know who office this is either. He in there sketching away, and Hope start thinking back to all how she's conflicted and how she was thinking about Thomas while she was being intimate with her husband and all this different stuff. And so Thomas sees her and he was like, what's up? And he was like, Carter's excited about this trip. And so they all excited, and then she gonna bring her ass up in there and act like she's so distracted she didn't hear anything Thomas was saying. So he was like, what's up? And here she go, after just yesterday. So I want to keep my hold on, my sister trying back. I'm gonna try to keep my business and professional separated. And what's the first thing she do? Liam is upset that I'm trying to work with you. Shut your girl. I'm so sick of you. I'm so sick of Hope. Like, I already was indifferent towards her. Now I just can't stand her. I just really cannot stand Hope. Why would you say this to this man? Why would you say that? You just said my business. When Thomas asked you about this yesterday, you didn't want to talk about it. What's going on with me and Liam is going to stay at home. But the first chance you get, you running up in here talking to Thomas about it. Switching up self. I can't stand Hope. But anyways, child, that was a bold and a beautiful day, guys. I'm not going to hold y'all much longer on the soap that was a 3. I mean, I gave it a 4, but it was a 3. I'll see y'all tomorrow for the final episode of the week of What Happened on the Soaps, the Bold and the Beautiful edition. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.